Hello everyone and welcome to New India Junction. Now the JNU clash has mounted to chaos that had turned violent and ugly. What was the clash about and what was behind it? Why is it now a political issue and what's wrong with that? I'm here to answer these questions. Here we go. What is the clash? A group of masked people entered JNU this past Sunday evening. For 3 hours, the violence mounted as students and teachers were physically attacked with sticks, iron rods and sledgehammers. Tensions had been growing for around 3 months as the JNU Students' Union decided to boycott the process of registration for the new semester, which was from Jan 1st through 5th of 2020. Now, at least 28 people, including JNU Students' Union President Aishi Ghosh, were injured as chaos reigned on the campus for nearly 3 hours. Opposition lashes out at the centre. Delhi police said that the situation was brought under control after a written request from JNU administration. The violence drew strong reactions from opposition party members. Multiple opposition leaders from the top expressed their shock and sympathy for the attacks, but also curiously collectively lashed out at the BJP and accused, and I quote, those in power of trying to hinder the voice of the students. Now, Congress alleged that the attack on JNU students was, and I quote, state-sponsored mayhem. In fact, Sunday evening saw multiple leaders from the top, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, MP Shashi Tharoor, Priyanka Gandhi and Chidambaram among them, lashing out at the BJP directly for the attacks. The centre's response, now instead of trying to point out blame, senior union ministers, who by the way are JNU alums S. Jaishankar and Nirmala Sitharaman, were among the first to condemn the incident. The HRD and the Home Ministries got reports from Delhi police and the JNU administration as well during this time. Union Minister Smriti Irani rightfully echoed many citizens who voiced their opinions later by saying that campuses should not be a place for hubs of politics and neither should students be used as political pawns. What is the political agenda? With the protests that are happening now after the incident, one can clearly see the political agenda behind it. Protesters are not showing up to support or sympathize with the JNU incident, but are showing up to support opposition agenda. And here's an example that you can clearly see. The poster says Free Kashmir, which not just has nothing to do with the JNU protest, but is a reaction to the abrogation of Article 370, which happened back in 2019. In fact, one of the protesters who was holding up the Free Kashmir poster in Mumbai even admitted that others were painting placards on anti-CAA, NPR and NRC. This is in the direction of favoring opposition's political agenda. Now, the problem with this is that rather than focusing on the terror and the violence and the tragedy that has happened at JNU, the protests are now focused on anti-CAA, NPR, Kashmir and NRC. Basically, this is riling up chaos due again to misinformation and fake narratives to create civil unrest among citizens. In our democracy, yes, you have the right to protest peacefully, but I strongly urge you to not fall for this trap of protesting for a politically driven agenda that essentially has nothing to do with the tragic events that took place at JNU. This is misinformed and is causing civil unrest that is hurting property and your fellow citizens. It's absurd to go to a protest on JNU and hold up an anti-CAA sign. Doing so shows disrespect to those victims who were injured, went missing, and to the brave ones who brought the situation under control and others to safety. On behalf of the entire New India Junction team, I ask you to show respect and solidarity for what has happened at JNU. This is Priyanka for NIJ.